Hey everybody, we're just going to be doing a quick update on this graveyard diorama. This is just a mini update just to kind of show you where we're at and also just to kind of get me in front of the camera again. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the progress I made over the last few days, and hopefully we could get this wrapped up by Halloween, but I don't know. Let's take a look. So I finished carving the wall on the bottom here, and I also added in these steps. Not really happy with these steps, but they're there for now. Got this stone path carved in. Up the steps. I added these extra little beams on the side inside the pillars here to make it look like the stone arch was sitting on something. And also got these. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. Yeah, I added this little extra piece of trim on the inside of these indentions. I think it kind of just makes it look a little bit more finished. And the door is pretty much done now. We got this crazy blue light here. But yeah, we added in the metal straps and the little rivets. So now I'm going to show you a quick series of clips on how I made this door. It's Instagram clips, so you know the orientation's a little bit off and my sentences might clip out at the end of them because you know sometimes you do that at the end of an Instagram reel. But I'm going to put those in here right now so you can, just in case you're not on Instagram and you want to see how I did that. Working on this graveyard display some more and decided I was going to do this door. So we're going to use a wire brush to add some wood texture into the foam. Now we're painting it black. Sometimes I base coat this a dark brown, but I wanted this to be kind of creepy, so we're going to go with black. Using a lighter brown and then a darker brown dry brush. Also going to do some green highlights here and there to just give it the kind of worn, moldy. Now I'm making some straps for the door. I'm cutting the foam on my hot wire foam cutter. Just want to get it exactly the size I want it to be, so I'm using the ruler. We're going to lay them out like this and glue them on there with some Aleene's tacky glue is what I'm using this time. And these are little bobble eye things that you can get from almost any crafts area. First I started to use my fat fingers and then remembered I had tweezers. I don't know why I always do. Now I got all these googly eyes glued on here for rivets. And just checking to see what it looks like. Looks pretty good. We're going to paint all this black. I'm using this piece of card to try to keep the paint just on where I'm painting. And now painting the rivets with a little bit of silver paint. Wow! And yeah, this is what I got carved up so far, this diorama, and it's coming together. Wow! I'm thinking about adding like lots of little scatter, and I was going to add maybe little bits of, you know, vegetation coming up around the tombstones, but looking at it, I might not do too much of that because I want to leave it where it's modular, where I could move everything around and add parts and trees, and I might even use parts of this for other pictures that's not necessarily a graveyard. So I could just stick all the tombstones down, but I think I'm going to leave it pretty flat and green, maybe add like little patches of dirt here and there. This way the whole diorama can be used for different scenes in the future as well as being a graveyard scene.